Every year, nearly 10 million women and men become victims of domestic violence. Every minute, about 20 people are physically abused by their partner in the United States. Imagine globally. Get Right or Get Out's primary focus is always on taking back your home. Even if it isn't your home, let's reclaim your life from an abuser. We are going to give you a step-by-step guide on how to do that. 1 in 3 women are victims of abuse. Let me show you a scary story of a woman who got her ass kicked. I mean, literally, the guy beat the shit out of her, threw her out of his car, left her in the road for dead, and a great Samaritan came to save the day. Imagine if he didn't come. She would have died. Check this out.
What's going on? What's that? What happened to you? What happened? Is your car right here? Did someone throw you out of a car? How did you end up like this? Can you talk? Okay, you can't. Can you talk? No, he's not really talking.
So I was like, fuck that. I did a U-turn, put my four-ways on, and I stopped right in front of her.
She was right here.
She was
right in front of this house right here?
Yeah, like, I don't know if she came out of this house. I don't know if she got drunk. She got quiet. Somebody.
I know.
She was like, she couldn't even stand up.
Yeah, very odd.
She was trying, and she was like, I'm good. I'm good. I'm like, no, sweetheart. I'm on the phone with 911. They're on the way. Just don't move.
Do you guys know what she was up to tonight?
That she's hell-bent on being with that guy. He messaged me on her phone again, threatening me on Monday, I think it was. He said that he was going to kill me and that he's not going to leave me or my sister alone, and he's going to keep being persistent pretty much. And then now we're here with her, and she's been there for days.
When we found her, she was able to sort of mumble out her first name, and that's all of the information that we were able to get from her.
To your left. To your left. Keep coming.
All right, watch your step. Just relax. Put your hand behind your back. Thank you.
What is it about?
Just relax.
Dude, what happened to your arms? Well, I fell, and then I get burned. She fell, and then I'm trying to pick her up, you know, and then I fall with her in the road. I fell right, pow, and then got my leg somehow trying to drag her, like, pick her up, you know what I mean? After I fell that second time, I don't remember.
So we don't just randomly come and pick you up and talk to you because we don't know anything.
Yeah.
What we do is we figure out how much.
Yeah, and they try to put it together. I don't know.
Put it together.
I mean, if it came to the point where you lost your cool, okay, I probably did. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't hit her though. I don't remember hitting her. I'm telling you for a fact, I don't remember. I don't remember why we fought, but I don't remember. I don't remember.
Okay.
Why we fought. I know I did. I know I fucked him.
How many times did her?
I don't remember how many times. I just know. That's good.
Yes, she did.
That's insane. And the guy was such a piece of shit. Now, we can't forget about the men. Did you know 1 in 4 men are victims of abuse as well? This is a crazy one because a lot of this is underreported simply because it's just shame. If the woman's beating the shit out of him, one hand on her, it's a wrap. And these women know that. So the guys are victims too. Let's not forget about men that are abused by women. So the guys have a struggle too. I'm going to show you a video of a guy who literally had to bust out his phone. Now, I want you to pay attention to this because if he didn't have his phone, I want you to tell me how this would have went down, and I know you have the answer. Check it out.
Can you tell us what he did? He was grabbing me up by my shirt, telling me, you gotta get the f out. You gotta get the f out. I'm pushing him back, and he's pushing me back. He's grabbing me by my hair, and my hair is fucking coming off. If he has that video, he should show it to you guys because you can't play victim when we're both fighting each other. That's not fair to me. That's not fair, man. Seriously. And he's gonna try to make it seem like I'm some bully. I'm not no bully. I've never bullied anyone in my life.
You are talking down to me. I'm not gonna explain it again.
That's how you take it. I just said I don't want to be with you. I don't want you in my house. You have a knife out. Please get out of my house with that knife and put it away.
Make me get out right now. Call the police because now I'm done with it.
Away from me, bro. Now you're saying I'm coming towards you? I'm coming towards you?
I'm giving you a reason right now because I'm ready to go to jail right now.
Stop hitting me.
And that's on your day. Call the police right now.
You put the knife down, bro.
I'm ready to go. I mean it.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm ready to go to jail right now.
What's that mean? Put the knife down.
I'm going to jail right now.
Mean?
Let's go, please. Call them right now. Call them right now.
And then what? You're going to stay
jail right now.
You're going to jail now for hitting me.
Call them right now.
Stop hitting me.
Right now. Call them right now.
Stop hitting me,
Call them right now.
And put the knife down.
Got him off kid. I'm ready to go.
Stop threatening.
Threatening. I'm sick and tired of your ass.
What? Stop poking at me with a knife. I just said I don't want to be with you. That's not talking down on you, you psycho. with you.
That's not what I said.
Stop, bro.
You're still not getting it.
Stop.
You're still not getting it. You're still not.
You gonna do all this because I said I don't want to be with you? Stop poking that knife at me. Stop hitting me, bro.
That's what he does.
I'm trying to get you
This is literally what he does. He will start an argument, he will say the craziest shit, and then do something, and then pull out a phone every time.
But we still have to act on the evidence. So we see the physical altercation of you stepping towards him and striking him multiple times with a knife in your eye. Yep. Everybody back? Hold together like a brain, okay?
Imagine if he didn't have his phone. And this happens all the time. I've been in situations with exes that just try to poke the bear. I would never put my hands on a woman, but God help me, I have been tested, and women will take it to another level. That's why I had to just leave her. I'm telling you, leave these toxic people alone. It will just escalate and they will just become real problems. Real problems. Leave them alone. Hey, by the way, I want to let everyone know that I'm not feeling very good. I have the flu, but this is so important to me. I had to do this episode to really break down how to get y'all help. And I want you to really focus on this step-by-step guide. I'm going to have it on the links below so you can have a blueprint on what needs to be done to get yourself your peace back and reclaim your shit. It's very important that you follow this, okay? I got your back. If it happens once, it will happen again and again and again and again, and it will only get worse. If you think that one strike and all those apologies after is going to alleviate it ever from happening again, you're out of your goddamn mind. Click that shit in your head, please. With that, let me go over the slide with you and give you a step-by-step guide, all right? You know I got your back. We're the reclaimers, and we're going to reclaim my shit, so let's go. Just want to let everyone know, this presentation provides general information only. The laws vary state to state, and you have to make sure you look up the laws. Make sure you're doing everything the right way. Just like I did in my other episodes, we want to do everything the right way, but we want to make sure you're safe. And we want to make sure you get your peace back, but primarily you're safe. The most dangerous times for a victim is when they attempt to leave or remove the abuser. If you're in immediate danger, call 911. I want you to pay attention to that right there. The most dangerous time is when the parting ways initiates. Those are the most intense, dangerous moments. Please be aware of that. So if you do not have a plan, it can really become ugly and it could cost your life. I'm not kidding about that. Make sure you call 911 if that ever comes to that point. First, I want to tell you some statistics. These statistics is just to give you an idea of the severity of the issue. The separation risk, why a safety plan is a priority number 1. The most dangerous time for a victim is when they attempt to leave. Research indicates that 75% of domestic violence-related homicides occur upon separation. Remember I said that the most crucial, dangerous time is when you're parting ways. Make sure you use caution. The effectiveness of a protective order. Get your paperwork in order. I will preach that till the end of days. Get your paperwork in order. Please, if they hurt you, do not accept the apology. Get your paperwork in order. Play it off like you do accept it, but once that motherfucker is out of your sight, you get that shit done. Please, it's important because you don't have a leg to stand on if you don't. The effectiveness of a protective order. Despite fears that they are just paper, studies show that civil protective orders stop physical violence for approximately 50% of victims and significantly reduces abuse in the remaining cases. That's important, and it is effective. It truly is. A lot of people will talk shit and say, oh, that paper don't mean shit. It means more than nothing. That's a fact. Housing and homelessness. This is a big one. This is a big one. And I want you to pay attention to this as well. Domestic violence is a primary driver of housing instability. 38% of all domestic violence victims become homeless at some point in their lives because they flee without a plan, legal support to keep their home. That's really crucial. If you don't have a plan, you can lose everything you built. Now think about that for a second. Say you're getting your ass kicked every day and you're accepting the apologies and it's just a cycle of getting your ass kicked. You go to work, you can't go to work sometimes. You hurt too much or you don't want them to see your face or your bruises or whatever. And it just keeps going and going. You lose your job. He's a piece of shit, so I'm contributing when he feels like it. Or she feels like it. That's important. So make sure you're aware. Prevalence of abuse. 1 in 3 women and 1 in 4 men in the United States have experienced some form of physical violence by an intimate partner. That's a fact. I've done a lot of research and pulled a lot of statistics. It's pretty scary. The reality of the situation. Taking back your sanctuary. Whether it is a partner or a sibling, abuse has no place in your home. The goal: to outline the precise legal and practical steps to remove the individual while prioritizing your physical safety. That is important. The challenge: balancing the need for immediate safety with the legal requirements of housing rights. That's a slippery slope. The housing rights meaning, you can't just put this shit out on the streets if they actually live there. There's a lot of legal counsel you'll definitely need when it comes to removing somebody from your house. The safety plan. This is important. You have to have a safety plan. Safety plans are crucial. Pack a go bag. Keep it outside the house, in your car, in a trunk, at a friend's house, with your IDs, your cash, your keys, your meds if you're taking meds, code words. Establish a signal with neighbors or family. If they hear it, it's time to react. And they know what time it is. Whatever code word you come up with, just make one. The safe room. Identify a room that has a lock and has a window you can get out. I know it seems a little extreme, but if shit gets crazy and you have no one to turn to, no one for help, you have to really think about these things. We're trying to be proactive to make sure you cross your T's and dot your I's in this situation because it's a very dangerous situation. Determining your legal standings. Whose house is it? Sorry, I'm feeling like crap. Sole owner or lessee. You have the most power, but you generally cannot just kick them out. They have established residence. They get mail there. They have a key. They are resident, unfortunately. Co-owner or co-lease. You can't lock a co-owner out without some sort of court order or anything like that. So that kind of sucks too. Guest versus tenant. Understanding if the abuser is a legal tenant or a guest, dictate the eviction timeline. You can dictate the eviction timeline in that case. Key tools: temporary restraining order or a protective order from abuse. A resident exclusion. You can petition to the court for a move-out order or a kick-out order as a part of your protective order. So if this person is abusive and is proven, they can just get them the fuck out right away. Why use this? It bypasses the 30-day eviction notice requirement if there is a threat of violence. That's important. So that's why it's important for you to report this. You have to report it. Even if everything's peachy keen and they say they're never going to do it again and you're crazy enough to stay, you have the paperwork. They need to see the trend. Result: if granted, the sheriff removes them immediately. Like I said, they just remove them right away. The eviction process. If no violence is proven, you must evict. Now, this is tough because a lot of these abusers, and I hate to get too graphic, but a lot of these abusers will, punch the body or harm their partner in a way that bruises won't come up. Some of these pieces of shit are that wise to do that, which is terrible because you're like looking for scars and all that other stuff, and they're strategically bringing harm to you without showing any bruises. But the fear is there. It can escalate. You can die. Literally, you can be killed. Do you understand that? So, written notice. Serve a formal notice to quit, 30 to 60 days, like I did in my last episode, to kick somebody out. File an unlawful detainer. If they refuse to leave, you must file with the court. You have to. If they refuse to leave, you have to file with the court. Do not self-help. Like I said in other episodes, do not just put this shit on the streets. Do it the right way from the gate, and you alleviate all of the headache and all the messiness. Never, ever do this alone. Have a civil standby. You can request a police officer to be present while the abuser packs their belongings to ensure peace is kept. Make sure when they're leaving, get a police officer there to ensure your safety. Very important. Third-party exchange. If the police are not available, have a third-party exchange items so there's no contact. Documentation. Photograph everything. Every bruise, every broken picture every hole in the wall, pictures of everything. You're gonna need that. Reclaim your space, secure the perimeter, change your locks immediately. Do not assume that they didn't make copies of the keys. All right, just make sure you change the locks. As soon as you get this person out, change the locks. Change your Wi-Fi passwords, check for hidden cameras, air tags. This actually happens. Sage the house, paint, change everything. You want to change everything so everything that happened before that was toxic and was terrible, it's gone. Change the colors of the walls, all that. I know it sounds a little, minor and small, but it's huge in so many ways psychologically. Here's some resources to help. The domestic violence hotline, everyone knows that one. I hope you know that one. And it gets you all the help you need, legal help. I got a whole boatload of links. I put this in the links below. It's a step-by-step guide. It's important that you get your piece. One of the things I've noticed is a lot of the issues of domestic violence is when they come back. And I know you feel that. I know there's people out there right now that are looking at their partner who probably beat the shit out of them maybe a month ago, 2 months ago. They were good for the 2 months and hasn't done anything, but you still have that in the back of your mind when he or she did that. And probably before that, they did it maybe months before that or weeks before that. It won't stop. It's like a sleeping dragon. All you have to do is do something to poke it and wake it up, and you will get hit again. It's not going to stop. I had a friend who was getting her ass kicked by her boyfriend. And she called me, and I was literally an hour away. I drove down. This motherfucker was right on the front stoop, drinking a beer. I saw her all the way down the hallway, bloodied up. I lost it. I fucked him up. You know who ended up going to jail? Me. You know who doesn't talk to that friend anymore? Me. And you know who's still with that man to this day, and that was 6 years ago? Her. It's just a matter of time. And I hate saying that. It's a terrible thing to say, but let's be realistic. Understand this is not a joke. Get out. If it happens once, it will happen again. Get in order and get the fuck out. Please. It's important. 50% of homicides are by partners. Did you know that? Do you love your life? Or did this person make you feel so much lesser than that you don't value your life enough to protect it? Protect your life. It's crazy because I have a video right now. Let me show you this video where this woman who was let back in this man's life, she was gone. He let her back and she started bucking up the house like crazy. And when I say bucking, shooting. Shot all over the house, shot him in the leg, shot him by the ear. If he was a little bit to the right, he would have lost his dome and would have been dead. This is not a fucking joke. Please get the help. Check this video out.
Sheriff's office. Where is she? Put your hands up. Let me see your hands. Put your hands up. All right. I need you to stand up for me. Stand up for me. Stand up. Do it now. Stand up and turn around. Put your hands behind your back for me. Sit down on the couch, please, sir. You're being detained in the process of an investigation. Okay. All right, sir. Where are you hurt? Do you have any other injuries to you other than the gunshot wound? There were really anything on my rotator. Yep, I see there's some shell cases in the back bedroom. Did you shoot back there too?
She shot everywhere. As she was walking through the house, she's like, get dressed. Boom, she shot.
So
I'm going to shoot him. I'm going to shoot the dog. I'm going to shoot the cat. I'm going to shoot.
Where did she shoot you? Where in the leg? And where in the house did she shoot you? Right here? Okay, you can, no, stay seated, stay seated, stay seated. Yep.
I didn't do anything wrong. Sir, you have to answer me. He attacked me. Why isn't anybody taking my statement? Officer, you can't ignore me. What are my charges? I'm not even safety back here. So put on my seatbelt. Joke. So a man who breaks a woman's wrist and then who is invited back here and who is attacked. Officer!
He filed for divorce, but yeah, I know she's nuts. I'm telling you, she's crazy.
Gotcha.
You know, I don't know if she's been drinking. I mean, she's a sweetheart. If she gets any alcohol in her, totally two different people.
Yeah, I don't know how the gun got pulled. All I know is I defended myself when I got back. I did everything I could to grab that gun, and I pulled the trigger. I know.
You love him. You love him.
Fortunately, yeah. I do.
What is he saying towards you?
I have no idea.
What did he tell you today?
Well, he didn't mean as he meant I'm done with the argument. I'm done with the night. The whole time that we've been together, he has never like kicked me out.
Okay, but it was this one?
She shot across this ear when I tackled her.
Okay.
That was where the first round went off. And then
The first
somehow-
round during the tackle.
During the tackle.
Yeah, okay.
And then somehow or another, when the gun was falling, or she still had her hands on, she was still pulling the trigger. So there's going to be more right there.
Oh, I see you.
Oh, my daughter. I'm sorry. I gotta take this.
Mhm.
I'm going to clear with her. I need you to cover Center West.
Okay.
Isn't that crazy? He would have died just letting her back in. And I know there's a lot of situations where people let their partner back in after being abused and they end up paying for it. So understand the severity of the situation. Again, sorry I'm not feeling so good, but I had to let this message out. It's so important to me to make sure everyone knows that there is hope. And if you're in this situation, please get out of it. We're the Reclaimers, and we're here to reclaim our shit.